Is Trouba your favorite defenseman to pay up for, or you like someone else on this slate?
Well, Emerson, I see where you're going in terms of this potentially being a high-scoring game. And if Spencer Knight or Johansson starts this one, that's certainly a possibility. But stay with me here. What if, because they don't play again until February 16th, the Panthers decide to roll Bobrovsky on both ends of a back-to-back? Now, I don't have anything to confirm that yet, not breaking any news here, but it's certainly a possibility. They've got over 2 weeks off. Why not use him again tonight? I absolutely would if I was coaching the Panthers. So to that end, I'm going to fade Trouba tonight. Obviously, if Knight goes, yeah, sure, use him. But instead, what if we look at Morgan Rielly for the Toronto Maple Leafs here? He's in that same price range, better matchup with New Jersey. He's on a 4-game point streak, and that includes power play points in each of his last 3 games. I think he's the safer option here until we know who's going to be between the pipes for the Panthers.
All right, Pete, what's your strategy here, dude?
I like that narrative about Fox being out and a different Ranger defenseman stepping up. I think it might be K'Andre Miller, who's a lot cheaper than Trouba, so I wouldn't mind spending down for him as my value, sticking with that Rangers trend, and then spending up for Chris Letang. I mean, I know that's AJ's guy, but Chris Letang is a powerhouse on that first power play, especially now that all the top guys are healthy, in addition to Crosby, Malkin, Rust, and Gensel, all healthy. So you got to love that exposure. In the month of January, Letang led all defensemen in scoring with 20 points in 15 games and was also third in the blocked shots category. So good chance he'll get you a power play point against the Washington Capitals, who can't seem to figure out their goaltending these days.
Paul, what are you doing back in the blue line, dude?
First, let me say, what's my Twitter handle? It's Statsman22. And I'll tell you a stat. When these guys both turn on me, that's when I get my highest point totals. They did it in the previous question. They're doing it again here. Sign me up and listen carefully. I know Trouba's offensive skills are up this season. His stats are there. He's not the guy for me tonight. There's better matchups with better players. Roman Josi gets Vancouver on the second of back-to-backs. Cale Makar hosts the Coyotes. Enough said about those compelling cases. But none of these guys is even mentioning the best defenseman in hockey the last couple of years, and that's Victor Hedman, the highest scoring D-man who will lace them up tonight. He's on pace for the biggest point total of his career and is a model of consistency. He gets a home matchup against an inconsistent Sharks club this evening, and I can get him for $6,900. Tell me, where do I sign?